All right, let me light a fire since it is the summer solstice and I have my yellow on. Yes, she says she's alive. Yes, you are alive, and I love that you are in this space. It's perfect. All right, I'm good. Thank you for asking. All right, connecting with our fire element. You know, these matches didn't come out as good as I thought. Yes, I do feel a lot better, rejuvenecido. I took a nice shower. I did an introspection. I um I tapped into myself, to my higher self. Tried to calm the ego a little bit. Remind myself that today was a high, energetic, intense day. Um, it is the longest day today in the northern hemisphere. It does mark the beginning of summer. So it makes sense why there was fire in my day today. All right, here's the fire. We got it going. We have it going. All right. Clearing the space. Making it nice and clear here. May this smoke reach you too. To all of you. I'm so excited to be here. All right. Yes, yes. Thank you for sending the fires. Keep sending me fires. Um, I hope everyone is out and about. If that's why there's not as many people as there was last week. I know horoscopes are pretty trendy, but I also hope because it is summer, so I love it. Today should be a good one. Thank you. I'm at the fire. Fire, fire. I'm loving the smoke. I'm loving the little plants. I'm just enjoying the smoke right now. Tapping into this fire element that I'm about to talk to y'all about. Whenever this reaches you, Yes, yes. Ma Cherie says that she's gonna turn on an incense as well. I love that. Yes, we all vibrate higher when we all connect like one. Because remember, energetically, we truly are all from one same source. We are all connected intrinsically, um, from this, if to the human eye invisible energetic cord that comes actually from what we're going to talk about today, from the solar plexus chakra area, which is the space right above the belly button. um, there is said to be this energetic cord that connects us to source, to the divine, to the divine fountain, to God, to the universe, which we all have this energetic cord, and there is this just knowledge being shared, and why our energy decided to have a materialize itself and use this vessel to walk this earth and learn lessons and learn more knowledge, because that's where stars where star seeds, we are part of a collective consciousness, and that is why we are, each and everyone is here in this earth with a different um, purpose. And even if you don't know that purpose right away, but the thing is that you keep acting, that you keep setting intentions, you keep manifesting, you keep advancing, knowing that your true conviction is learning, is being a better human being, is have knowing that you have this stored spiritual data or knowledge inside of you that you can tap into at any time. It's not Wolf. Thank you for being here. All right, guys. So it's 7:08. I already passed a minute. It's three of us here right now. So whoever hops in, hops in. Let's get officially start. Welcome, everyone. It is Thursday Live. I am Third Eye Pisciano. I am a psychic, reader, meditator, cleanser, and today and every day, a sun child. And welcome. Happy summer solstice to everybody. Today marks the very beginning of summer. So I guess let's get right into it. Summer solstice. So the summer solstice, looking at it from a astronomy point of view, it is the longest day in the northern hemisphere. So from the line of the equator that surrounds that the cuts Earth in half from, I believe it's latitude. Is it latitude? I believe it's latitude perspective. Um, it cuts in half, which is the equator, or it's longitude. I don't remember if it's longitude or latitude, but it's the equator, which is right in the middle, and in the northern hemisphere, the way that it is, Earth, as we know, has an axis around the sun as the other planets do, but also Earth, as other planets, some faster, some slower, but it has an axis on its own, and it's a little bit on a tilt. So this tilt is what makes it cast a shadow, and that is why, for example, today it has the Earth is in a 23.5 degree axis, is what I learned, and this is why it casts a shadow, making it the longest day in the northern hemisphere, marking the start of summer, but then it makes it the shortest day in the southern hemisphere, marking the day of winter. Even though this is the case in an astronomy point of view, and we know this is happening right now, in an energetic point of view, this is the most yang day. So this is basically a time to welcome in the light at a collective level, as well as a light that's within you at an individual level. And it is the most it's the most energetically it's the most yang day on Earth, because of the yin and yang. Even though we do know that that it is the shortest day in the southern hemisphere and that winter is happening, the still same the yang rituals apply south and north, because this is the yin and yang effect that is giving, it's throughout all Earth that's giving us. Even though it's the day with most light, there's still that tilt that's casting that shadow, reminding us that within the light, there's always a little bit of darkness. So like if you look, it's the yin and yang, the yin and yang. Within the light, you still see that point of darkness, and within the dark, like the winter solstice, for example, we still see a little summer going down in the southern hemisphere. It kind of is giving us that. It's giving that idea at an energetic point of view, and that's why when it's the spring and fall equinoxes, these are points where this is equal, right? It's both the same amount of the day is the same amount of hours, and but at this point it's giving us teaching us more about the yin and yang. So with that being said, then we know that this is a day of, well, just high energetic intensity. So since it is a lot of high energy going on right now, and it is very connected with fire, we need to be able to channel it, and it's a great way to channel it. Great ways is one way sunbathing, taking literally going out and taking some of the sun, of course, always being safe, using sunblock, and not for a long time, but even just intentionally getting getting that energy from the sun, gives you that vitality, that energy, that like almost like effect of like shedding off, like some of those maybe like particles or fibers or cells that are kind of dense, are kind of tense, are not serving us. And it's the intention. Remember, guys, it's always the intention that you put in it. Don't believe me. Don't believe this crazy guy right here. Actually do it, and it's the intention that you do it with. It even goes out. You can work out. You can do anything and fun, exciting. Tap into your intuition, that in a way where like you're thinking about your passions. That way there's a great time to set intentions, because if you think about it, from like the winter solstice, like let's say January, to now the first 6 months of the year, we just been expanding. So it's like, what intentions do you want to set for the next 6 months from here to the winter solstice, right? Thinking about that, obviously with this, you can create rituals, which we'll talk a little bit about right now. Anything that really tapping into your happiness. It can be just as simple, forget rituals, forget everything else. It can be just as simple as gifting yourself a smile, looking at yourself in the mirror and giving yourself a smile, giving others a smile, giving your neighbor, your the person you run into the street, you run into the office, at the place that you work, wherever, at the store, at the gas station, and just the simple act of putting on a smile, even though sometimes at the beginning it could seem kind of weird and we're not used to it, but and especially when you start this habit of meditation and you have this aura, or like you're with this vibe of peace, a smile, this is very noticeable and people can see it. Basically, think of today, and just I would say the next 3 days are the most felt energetically with this energy. Just think about it as the tarot card, like the sun tarot card. Like, it's literally your day in the sun, your day to just have fun, enjoy, and put yourself out there. And with that, I would say aligning with this energy. Well, before I jump into telling you a little bit of aligning with this energy and the rituals, one thing that we cannot forget to mention is how connected this energy is with our solar plexus chakra. Our solar plexus chakra, which we know chakras are these fountains of energies that live within, they're usually aligned within our spine, and they go from the very top of our head to the very bottom, the tip of our spine. And our solar plexus chakra is the third one from the spine up, and it is found in the space, in the region. It's in the region above the belly button, like I would say like this region right here, like above the. I don't know if you guys can see it here. I know on YouTube you might not be able to see it, but here on Instagram, it's just right that space right above the belly button. Um, and so this space or this sphere of energy is thought of like our inner sun. It is the home of our soul. So this is where like our soul is usually stored. If you've meditated with me today, which I know two of you here have, we've connected from this chakra many times. This is also the chakra that the way that it is blocked is because it's connected to like those emotions that we don't channel out, that are stored there, those dense and intense emotions that we suppress. They could go into that region. So that's why that it's important to be aligning and cleansing out those chakras, because it could be blocked by that. This chakra is also connected to how I was explaining earlier. It's connected with that like uh, with that invisible cord that exists within each and every one of us, and it's connected with this fountain, this divine or this divine fountain of energy, or God, or universe, or how, whatever it is known to you. uh, so with this energy of the solstice, I would say embrace the solstice so you can alchemize all that density that's stored here, and start tapping into your inner fire, your passion, your willpower, your strength, because here is where your soul is stored. So here, the way to unblock it is to remember, like, kind of like that which passions you. That's why it's important to do these things, like be out in the sun, go have fun, do exciting things that make you smile, cheerful, tapping into that inner child in a way that you remember what made you happy, what literally made you laugh so hard till your stomach was hurting. It was your solar plexus chakra. It was like telling you, like, hey, like right now, like the energy is like super intense and it's going super fast because it's not blocked, it's just going smoothly and we're having a good time. um so ways to align with this energy, and I would say a more of a ritual aspects, or like common things you can do. Well, number one is wear yellow, which right now I'm also wearing yellow shorts, if y'all like to know. And another easy thing you can do is just carry or wear these solar uh, plexus crystals, or these crystals that help with this blocking of, or keeping the solar plexus chakra balance. I know I have one here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like I right here, I have some obsidian, I have some hematite, and I have some citron. So citron's connected with that solar plexus energy. So there's another like citron. Tiger's eye is another one. There's what tiger's eye looks like. Of course, pyrite, also connected with money, with career opportunities, right? Because it's connected with that passion, that strength, that willpower. Cornelian, of course, Cornelian's connected also with the sacral chakra, but it's also connected more than anything with this solstice energy. And of course, and this one I love so much, the sunstone. There's a beautiful one that helps us to keep that chakra calibrated and aligned and unblocked more than anything. Um, but yeah, and I guess I would just leave you with that at the end. What you can take before we start meditating is embrace the solstice energy, alchemize that density and that tension and stress that's stored in that solar plexus chakra region, and tap into your willpower, your strength, your inner fire, and your passion of who you are. And remembering that from this space of where your soul is stored, you can connect with that. And a couple other things I want to mention real quick that I forgot to mention. Chamomile, drinking chamomile is very important during these days because it's helping like alchemize or clean that solar plexus chakra. Of course, guys, always, 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 when you're doing that, do it with intention. Do it presently. Don't believe me. Do it, then talk to me about it and see how you feel. literally, I can show you guys right now. Like, I have some chamomile right here, some tea that I literally am drinking right now because I know today a pretty, um, I had a high energetic day, like I said, and that kind of, if not balanced, it could tilt you the other way. Especially when placed in stressful situations or just in dense environments, it's easy to this energy. Remember, we are still yin and yang, and there's a shadow in us. So let's try and channel this in a way that is very beneficial to us and the collective. And tea is a great way. Chamomile, that's like, they look like little suns. So that's a beautiful way that an easy way you can just alchemize and tap in with this solstice energy. Another way would be just putting flowers, sunflowers, marigold flowers around maybe at the entrance of your home to bring in that energy, as well as maybe a yellow candle ritual. Yellow candle ritual, you can put some sand from the beach with some seashells. You make a little submarine, put in the entrance of your home, embrace that energy, bring it in. Doing a bonfire as well. Earlier when I started the live, I was lighting a little fire here. Just remember, we are connecting with this fire element, right? Because also this solar plexus region is connected with the element of fire. And of course, today being marking the beginning of summer, it is important to remember that we're able with this fire to transmute. What about a gold candle? Masherie just asked. A gold candle is beautiful. That is something that, because I'm talking a lot and I'm saying a lot of things, but yes, actually the solar plexus chakra is also, it's a gold yellow color. So gold, beautiful. Remember, pyrite, they actually call it the fake gold. So very good. Yeah, gold candle color. It's super valid. That counts. And I guess one last thing I'll leave you all with, now for real, is remember that it's 2024. In Chinese astrological perspective, it is the year of the dragon. So the year of the dragon, it's also connected with this fire element, helping us transmute all this that no longer serves us, from people, places, things, emotions, beliefs, habits, addictions, whatever it is, stories we tell ourselves and others. However, and it fits you, and however you are in your life from wherever you are. Um, but remember, with the dragon comes abundance, comes balance, comes yin and yang, comes, it's putting everything into balance, and it's giving us that fire, that push, that motivation, that strength to like push on. So no matter what happens this year, and that is why it's so important to meditate, to stay in this space of being present and aligned in order to take decisions from the best and highest good for yourself and from the collective, and not keep riding in this ego, especially because there's all this energies going on, and especially days like today that are aligned with the type of year that we're having. Channel it in ways that are very beneficial through you, and be very assertive. Be assertive, and when you're setting intentions, and be present about it too. Like, talk about from a present moment. Don't be like, I want abundance. Be like, I am abundance. I am abundant in economic opportunities. I am abundant in perfect health. I am abundant in love for myself and others. However, but be very specific and concentrate on one thing. What do you want most? Because remember, usually it's the three main things, right? It's either money, love, or health. And sometimes even just concentrating on one of those things helps balance the others out. So it's sometimes not even necessary. Think very, very, in this meditation, if you're going to do it right now, set that intention to tap into what it is that you need to align to, and go from there. Just take as easy as that, as wearing wearing the color, carrying these crystals. Also, while you're wearing it, you're putting the intention, and they're reminders throughout the day that it's not just these next 15-20 minutes that we're going to meditate. It's taking this energy with you and reminding yourself in your everyday day-to-day tasks and things. And we're not all like always like We're not the Dalai Lama, like meditating 24/7. We are real people with real, very, very real lives and very real problems. So that's why it's important to align with these energies. And with that, y'all, I would say let's start meditating. Let's start getting into this space of Zen. Let's get into position. Remember, your posture and position is very important to align the energy. You want your feet, if you're sitting down, very flat on the ground, making um, that intentional connection with Gaia or Mother Earth. Your back, you want to make your posture straight, not where you have a lot of tension on your back, but just where it's straight, where you're not crouching or you might fall asleep. You want the energy to flow. You can grab the tip of your fingers, put them on your shoulders, and lay your shoulders back, and then just let your hands drop, palms facing up, or with mudras. And your head, you want to just tilt it a little bit down, and close your eyes and start intentionally connecting with your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. You don't have to at this time change your breathing. Simply connect to your breathing. Feel your body. Just feel as your chest elevates up as you inhale and goes down as you exhale. Where do you have tension in your body at this time? Just listen to your body. All you have to do is breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Simply how you would normally breathe. But with your eyes closed, you can intentionally start connecting with that energy that resides inside of you. And that your breath is what anchors you to this present moment. Every time ego wants to sabotage you, remember to take a deep inhale, and that anchors you back. Inhale and exhale. Without losing posture, inhale and exhale. Just view and feel your toes, your feet, your legs, your abdomen. Examine all your body and how it feels at this moment. As you're inhaling and exhaling, this mechanical process of the body that you can control. And we're going to take our 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly through your nose. Releasing all tension on your shoulders and your back. Inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly through your nose, releasing all the air from your abdomen region. Inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly through your nose. And we're going to do a couple of breaths that are different. That we're going to purge and cleanse those stored emotions in our solar plexus chakra. That area right above your belly button in your abdomen region. We're going to inhale deeply, but this time When you exhale, we're going to exhale all the way. And when you think you have no more air, you're going to start sucking in your stomach. And you'll be amazed of how much is stored in there. And we'll start. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And if no more air goes out, suck in your stomach until you exhale everything, and you'll be amazed how much air you still have in there. Inhale. Hold. And exhale all the air out through your nose. And when there's no more air, suck in your stomach. Inhale. And repeat this exercise, releasing all pent up emotions intentionally. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. Suck in stomach. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Suck in stomach. Exhale, exhale, suck in stomach. Inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Release, release all. Suck in stomach, release all air. Repeat this 3 more times. Inhale. Returning to your posture when you inhale. And exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, exhale, all air. And return to your normal breathing. And return to your posture. And visualize how you feel more relaxed, maybe more light even. Releasing all this pent up energy in this space. All this stored stress, even trauma, emotions. Times that you were told no. Times where you were told negative things. Where you thought negative thoughts. Where you were told you were not able to do something. Not able to go for something. Not able to be anything. And you slowly release that through the connection of your breath. And if ego wants to project, simply view it. Thank it for being present. Hug it and walk with your shadow without losing concentration of this beautiful moment of the solstice and purging of your energy and of connecting with this higher self inside of you. At this time, visualize in this region above your belly button. How with each breath that you're taking, this solar plexus chakra, which we just unlocked, keeps growing and growing and growing, starting to take shape of your body and go into each and every corner and region of your physical avatar. And visualize how it rapidly cleanses and purges each and every cell and fiber of your body, spiraling downwards through each of your legs, cleansing and purging them, and concentrating at the very bottom of your feet. And as you inhale and exhale, the energy of your solar plexus chakra leaves your physical body and starts burying itself into the ground like the roots of a tree, making this intentional connection and traveling down to the center and nucleus of Mother Gaia, of Earth, this inner sun that lives within Earth, that looks like the sun in our galaxy and the sun within us. Visualize as this energy travels rapidly back up, entering your feet and cleansing and purging your toes, your feet. Inhale and exhale. Your legs, rapidly your thighs, cleansing and purging your abdomen, your organs, your bones, each and every blood vessel, your spine, your chest, and your heart, traveling down into your arms, into your hands, and purging and cleansing, removing all density from each and every finger, and traveling back up, lowering your shoulders and purging them. Inhale and exhale, and visualize as this energy is purging your throat. And inhale and exhale, and visualize as this energy unclenches your jaw, dropping it, almost opening your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your ears, and concentrating at the very top of your head, and opening your crown chakra like the petals of a flower. And visualize as this rapid energy coming from the divine travels down into your crown chakra, cleansing and purging you, and making you this conduit of energy, aligned in this energy of the solstice. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And visualize as your body is filled with this golden yellow color that cleanses and purges each and every cell. And in your third eye region, this energy tingles. It's warm, it's cold, or maybe you feel nothing, and that is totally okay. but through your third eye chakra. Leave your physical body and travel with this energetic gold color that you are. You are capable of doing this. Through each inhale and exhale, start removing your physical body and become this golden immersed energy. Walking down this trail of stars. And this portal in front of you opens up. And you walk through it. And you see that the ground has turned into rock. And you keep walking in this form of energy. And as you keep walking, you see that you're at the top of a big rocky mountain. And with each and every step, visualize and intentionally feel this mountain and this rock. As you're walking towards the end of a cliff, where you're going to be able to see this majestic view. And as you reach the edge of this cliff, start putting the colors. Maybe this is an enchanted, beautiful forest with trees, a running river, with the sounds of birds at the distance, and the sun at the highest point of its peak. Feel the warmth of the sun in this place where we're at. Don't judge. Don't let ego intervene. Simply feel the warmth and this nice little breeze as it rolls through, touching your cheeks and leaving this warm breeze feeling on it. And you inhaling and exhaling, taking in all this color, all these smells, all this beautiful, majestic play of nature in front of you. And that, like you, is connected from your solar plexus chakra to this beautiful Father Sun. And you start seeing each and every tree, plant, bush, animal, body of water has this connection with the divine, with the sun. And that it is the sun that feeds our nature, our passion, our strength, our willpower. And it also cleanses and purges any density, stored emotion, recalibrates and rebalances each and every cell and fiber, an atom of our energy, because we too are part of this energy. Feel and enjoy this moment. And at the distance, you see something flying that's headed towards you. And it gets closer, closer, and closer, and you start seeing its shape. and you're impressed by what you're seeing. It's a majestic and beautiful dragon heading your way. But you're not scared. You're embracing it, its friendliness, because you know this dragon. And as it gets close to you, it stops and looks at you from face to face. And you visualize as you have a third eye, it has a third eye. And it doesn't have to move its mouth for you to understand that it's there to aid you, cleanse you, burn away any burden, stored emotion, density, and anything that no longer serves you, and drive you and push you to your most highest good and evolution. This beautiful red dragon with scales and friendly, with its big claws, sits next to you on this cliff and invites you to get on. And as you get on, it takes you straight to this energy source, cleansing, purging you, and just shower yourself in this energy of this majestic creature, this ancient energy, which he is the mascot of the Father Son. Cleansing, purging you, removing everything that no longer serves you, and just connecting you to this energy of strength, willpower, of who you are, this light within you, this universe within you, and that you imperfectly perfect, carrying this light. The dragon takes you back home, taking you to the present space where we just left. Inhale. Exhale. And start perceiving your body. Start coming back to your present space in the area where we just left. Slowly. Inhale. And as you exhale, very slowly start moving your toes, your feet, your legs, your abdomen, your chest, your arms, your hands, each and every finger, your shoulders, slowly integrating all this massive energy of the solstice that we just came in contact with. Rotate your head in circles 2 times on each side, very slowly, becoming conscious of this higher elevation, this higher consciousness, which we just came in contact with and we just stored within us. Open your eyes and stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Don't put your hands down. Stretch till you crack. Reset your body. Recalibrate all this intense energy we just moved around. My little Yeah, you can throw little punches. We're fiery right now. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, woo. Amazing. Whew. Wow. Y'all rode the dragon? How'd y'all feel? So, as you guys are answering and coming along on Instagram, thank you everyone that joined while we were meditating. I obviously can't see on Instagram Live, but I do have my guest here in person. I would like him to get close, maybe talk into my microphone. This way we can hear him. Maybe I can pass you the microphone here. And that way you can tell us a little bit about what you experienced on your travels.
I had a lot of kind of like weird negative energy from earlier today. And after that meditation, like it was gone. Like I feel completely different where that weird energy is out of me. And I was visualizing as I was exhaling in the beginning of the meditation that like just like this black energy, this black smoke was like coming out of me, and like after enough of breathing, like it was gone, like there was no more dark energy, and I just feel so much better. And then I just went to a place that I have in my mind that's like a beautiful place, and there's a mountain there, and that's where we started. And it's just like this mountain with a huge bay, like a harbor and a bay in it with islands. And we were just flying around on the dragon in this space. It was just really beautiful.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, the little dragon showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you for sharing so much, Drewski. That's awesome. Honestly, it's like I said, when we meditate, and it's not only about this, like, oh, I want to meditate to go to other dimensions, other planes, but it's most of all this connection with our higher self. And as you guys saw, I led you all to connect with your higher self first, to recognize this energy, and with those breathings and sucking in your stomach and taking all that out. Maybe that was the smoke that was coming out. And how funny that later we connected with dragons and Drewski saw that smoke coming out first. And definitely when we do those type of breathings, not only does it anchor us to our present moment, to our here and now, it also helps us actually release. Remember, we do have energy. We do need to work out this spirit body. So it helps us with definitely with that type of release, anchoring us and releasing. Let's see here on Instagram. Thank you, everyone that joined. Okay. Yes, Masherie. Wolf attack. It was real good. Literally saw the sun in front of me. Me too. The dragon was hugging me. Oh, I love that. Masherie. I was dealing with my ego throughout the meditation until my dragon arrived. Oh, I love it. I really like that. Yeah, like I said earlier, I had also my ego came through like it always does earlier. And definitely with those, as soon as we did those type of breathings, that's where I felt like I connected. And yeah, the dragon, that I don't know, that was just kind of out of nowhere. Like, go into somewhere high, take them to a mountain, make them be in a vibrant place. Look how the sun connects us all, how it gives us life. One thing I forgot to mention, the solar plexus chakra is connected with prana. Prana is this life source, this divine, like that the source, the universe, God. So we have this connection with prana from the solar plexus, and each and every living thing and non-living thing has prana. So we do have this like almost like an umbilical cord, like this cord connecting us with prana. I'll inbox you some stuff in a minute. Wolf Attack. Of course, you guys can always inbox me. I love when you guys share because we all learn from each other. But sometimes I also work with a lot of y'all, and I would love to work on a one-on-one basis. That is actually, I mean, a lot of things I'm doing, but my one-on-ones, that is one of the things that, I mean, it's just, it's nothing like a one-on-one, a good one-on-one coaching, reading, meditations, just something more tailored to you. So definitely my inbox is always open to anybody in this community. My cherie, I hugged my dragon's head like I was hugging my doggo, just filling it up with love and vice versa. Heart fulfillment. That's beautiful. Like, obviously, like, yes, the heart chakra, it was there. All the chakras are aligned, but also our solar plexus, like I said, our soul stored there. Like, remember, our soul is another type of body that we have. So when we meditate, we are like in a sense, and when we walk through our third eye and we went to that space, we were walking with that solar plexus energy on. It was essentially we were walking in our soul, but the energy of our chakra, and of course of Gaia and the divine was protecting us. So it was almost like we had like this little shield in our aura, and that's why we were able to connect faster with that intention. Almost like if we would put glasses of the color of the solar plexus chakra, basically what we did. But the third eye helps us to remove the illusion of like the human body of this present, and it helps us tap into those dimensions, into which are very real too, because they're in our head. Just because they're in our subconscious doesn't mean that we weren't there, guys. Remember that. Hey, Tia Lisa, thank you for joining. I was happy to see my dragon. It felt like I've met her before. Yeah, and remember, I think I said that in the meditation. You guys, you're not scared of this dragon because you've met this dragon before. I almost felt it like when it was in front of us, like right like this, like right in front of your head, and then like its little like mustaches like going like out on the sides, and then just like kind of when it took us, like kind of got next to us, was there for a little bit, maybe like gave us hugs, gave us love. Then I felt like I hopped on it, and like it took me straight to the sun, and we went through like the sun, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was like father son. I don't know. When I was in the sun, it kind of just like, I don't know how to explain it. Almost like in that moment was when it was purging me, cleansing me, and I felt the most intense, and then boom, just kind of dropped me back here. It gave me a ride back. Gave us all a ride back. Each and every of our dragons. Yeah, this was amazing. Yeah, I mean, dragons are very, very ancient. There's very ancient knowledge here. And dragons are very connected to Father Sun and to this energy of like the yang. There's phoenixes, there's lizards too are very connected to that. Lions as well. Um, yeah, guys. Black and red. I also, even with the rituals, I was gonna say black and red, some reversible candles. They're really good too because it's this solstice energy. It's like the equinox. It's this yin and yang. So you're burning off and vanishing and protecting and sending back all that no longer serves you. And with the red, we're bringing in the passion, the fire, the inner strength, the willpower, the vitality to be able to go towards what we need to do, to act upon doing that, to get like have that little fuel, that extra like push that we need, for sure. And at the end turned into a bright orange color fluorescent. That's freaking beautiful. I feel like you were just transmuting, like just releasing and just these layers that sometimes we have, and the ego and the human ego puts on our soul and our spirit. It does damp it, guys. All right. I was given time there to also kill this tea. That was great. That was awesome. Honestly, guys, I would say the next 2 days, try and drink teas. Try and drink chamomile because it is a lot of high energy, and we are some fiery individuals in this community. I know that because even when they got rowdy with me, it's like I know my community's there. So let's drink our chamomile, guys, because let's not life is messy. Our chakras get blocked again, and that's why we do these meditations. That's why we're unblocking them, and we're trying to elevate our consciousness. And this is why there's another tip and something so easy you can do. Carry the crystals, wear yellow. I saw that my guest here, he wore yellow. I didn't even tell him, but that's awesome. He aligned with the energy. That's great. Drinking chamomile is gonna help, like, and intentionally tell put the chamomile and tell her, help me, little sons, to unblock my solar plexus chakra, to remove these stored emotions, all this that's blocking me, to help uncover all this, and with the water, help me water be this conduct, and that you're that conduct where this chamomile spirit is traveling to get into each and every cell of my body. And I added honey too. Add some honey for sweetness, for love, for traveling, for good experiences. All is intention, guys. As long as you do it with intention, and then talk to me. All right, I love this. I love this so much. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you all for meditating. This was amazing. I bet a lot of people are out there having fun in the sun, which that's good. But this was definitely very necessary, even in a very personal level. So thank you all for being here in this space, and I love you all so much. And I'm gonna go ahead and start a little fire here, because what would the solstice be without some fire? As we move towards the readings. All right. How y'all doing today? Help me with your likes, your comments. Tell me what's up. What y'all got going on for the summer? Talk to me here on Instagram. This video will be on YouTube too. Ooh, we're getting that fire going. These matches were kind of so-so. We want to start a new chapter already. Beautiful time to do it. Mostly at the solstice. Like I said at the beginning, set intentions at this time. What do you want your next 6 months to look for you? You can manifest this reality. Concentrate on that one thing, and one thing only. And you don't have to, like, if you're also with all these little things, like you want to do this, you confuse sometimes the energy of the universe. Remember, the universe doesn't speak our language. Human speech that's even part of ego. That's something that limits us and constrains us to our humanity. But sometimes, not sometimes, always, the universe more than anything reacts and gives you based on your energy. So be present about it. Be abundant about it. How do you want your next 6 months how do you want to shape your reality? Well, how do you want to be? What space do you want to be? And I promise you, if you put yourself and you see yourself in that light in 6 months, and each and every day remember that you have to be there in 6 months, I promise you, you will get there. Work with me one by one, and we will get you there. All right, let me set intentions. God, Source, Universe, Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, Council of Light, and Elements and Spirit Guides. Please shield us in a holy, divine white light of any third energy, and only give us the best and highest messages in divine light, love, and peace. Mote be. Amen. Hecho está. Let's go. All right. Let's start with the tarot, of course. Our beautiful tarot. And let's start. How's the current energy of the collective? Start tapping in. Start sending your likes. Let's see what y'all want to know. Start setting your intentions. As we're saying, intention. What's your intention of this reading? I'm done with the one. I'm in at the moment. No, I meant one-on-one. I don't know if that's what you misunderstood. One-on-one with me. You're not done with me, aren't you? But as I was saying, sorry, just because I read the comment. Set intentions right now. What do you want to know from this reading? What do you want to gain clarity from? Where do you need to know? What do you need help with in this chapter? Yeah, I gotcha. And we'll move on from there. Okay, so current energy of the collective right now. Boom, set intention. What do we need to know? Current energy for the collective. See, they even come out faster. Oh, yeah. What y'all got going on, huh? What? Speaking of new chapters. Speaking of new chapters, y'all. Page of Pentacles. What y'all got going on here? And so Page of Pentacles, obviously Page is new beginnings. And obviously, even though there's not a king, queen, and any of those status, this is already manifesting in the physical. This can be either from career, from something you move, or something you're starting. This could be like from starting to invest in something, starting to actually buy things for something, actually moving on to something, actually moving homes, actually buying something. This already starting to take shapes in the material. But since it's Page, this is we're usually taught, and it's of course related to Earth. This already telling me like it's starting to materialize. It did fall like this. You know, it wasn't reversed, but it wasn't up. It was kind of like this. So I don't know if maybe it's starting to say like this is starting to take shape. You're starting to see it, you're starting with this, or you're wanting to start. Or if you needed clarity, whether you needed to start it or not, something that was very, I don't know, it kind of shocked me. So this one fell on the table. Another one fell right on me. The Sun card, y'all. I cannot make up. I start always with our meditations, y'all. Like, just our day in the sun. Summer solstice, summer energy. Whatever it is, y'all, that y'all are planning on starting, on doing, on beginning, on this physical aspect, on this health aspect, on this self-care aspect, on this self-journey of this, maybe of healing your emotions or a physical, spiritual level, or of these economic opportunities, or of something you're trying to purchase, do, create, from a creative endeavor, whatever it is that you're already trying to do in a physical way, the sun is saying, it's your day in the sun. Go get it. Literally, I would say this is just not even like this, like this. Once the sun card's out, it's like, what y'all doing? Just go for it. Because the sun's out for you. Literally, your current situation. This could also be this connection we just had right now. It's just kind of saying like, green light, go. Whatever it is that you need to do, it's available at this time for you, which I love. It's like this rush of energy. Maybe just this is the energy, or this is the rush, the motivation, the fire that you'll need the next 3 days. Align with this energy, and it will help you align with the element of fire, so you can burn away everything else that you don't need, so you can start with fire motivation and just bulldoze your way in a good way, and obviously with the best, highest love and light with you and everyone else involved. But you know, from maybe even an energetics standpoint, like maybe something moves you away from someplace, from somewhere, from some situation, some person, whatever it is, so you get that rush of energy, so you have that capability, that strength, that power, that will to go and do it, because this is for your best and highest good, even though in the moment it might not seem like it. And at the bottom of the deck, there's the Chariot card. So this is definitely speaking of a lot of rush of energy, a lot of traveling, a lot of movement going on. So this is speaking of that. Let's see what's crossing the collective at this time. Put the intention. Let's see what's crossing the collective. What's crossing the collective from reaching the sun energy? All right. So there's this King of Cups and Ace of Cups in reverse energy. Kind of saying like, hey, look at here now. Like, you've done the work. You've done the work emotionally. Maybe you've been meditating. Maybe you've been just working on yourself. Maybe you've moved away. Maybe you put space in between you, the people, place, situation thing. Maybe you're just more matured in the way that, you know what, like, I really am not like even worried or stressed about certain things or subjects. I'm just doing me at this moment. I'm focusing on me. And this is from like a more masculine standpoint. So this is like in your jobs and your money and the way you move yourself and how you take care of others, right? It's more like, hey, like, it's also like, I'm me first. It's kind of like Snoop Dogg said, right? Thanks to me, I'm thanking myself for doing this. It's kind of, you're aligning with that energy of like emotional maturity. But I did ask what's crossing you at this time. I guess it's this Ace of Cup beginning. Maybe it's speaking of this, like, when we reach this emotional maturity states, sometimes even there could lie some ego, right? Because we miss the little opportunities, or maybe being too perfectionist or trying to control certain situations a certain way. You know, with this King of Cups is the water sign, so there's all of our relationships with others, our emotions, our family, our partnerships, even with ourselves. And with this Ace of Cups, it's almost like this new beginning. This new beginning that was given to you, but either it was declined, it's not good, saying like this is not a good new beginning, or it's just basically saying you're not taking it. Either because it's something good for you, or because either you're not seeing it at this time, because at this time, remember, you were a little bit concentrated on the physical and you are doing this thing, and you actually are kind of distracted, maybe in a sense where maybe this was either not a correct opportunity, or you're not seeing this opportunity at this time, or you're not seeing the blessing in all of this. You're not seeing the blessing and the things that are happening that are leading you to your day in the sun, that are leading you to have this cup of emotional fulfillment in your heart, in you, like to be aligned with your higher purpose and all that. And with that, it's like doing something that you love, getting up and like being happy of the life that you're working for. We're all, shadow's gonna be there, ego's gonna be there, of course, we know this, but at least getting a line more of like, hey, like, I'm not just, it's not just for me. And of course, yes, first you, but also I can be of service to others. I can, align with those purposes, That's from an emotional maturity sense point. But I feel like, again, maybe too, like, maybe the walls are too high here. So maybe a little bit down, or maybe this wasn't meant to be of this new beginning, or a blessing in disguise in the midst of our chaos. And I say that because at the bottom of the deck is the star card. So the star is basically the light at the end of the tunnel. I asked what was crossing y'all, and remember, the sun card did come out, but it was thrown at me. So I'm thinking like right now, maybe you're blocked by physical barriers. Maybe that's why this came out like this. Maybe there's physical barriers that are blocking the collective at this time. But physical barriers can be like health. It can be money, economic, like maybe you like think you won't have enough money, you don't have enough money to invest. It can be like even struggling with that self-love. Maybe that's why this like emotional ties are coming in with that. Whatever it may be here, like even if I ask what's crossing you, and this came out at the bottom of the deck, so I'm thinking it's what I said at the end, like you're not seeing the blessing in this situation at this time right now. But I think this is giving you clarity now, like saying, hey, look, this is the star card, this very Aquarius card, this the air element, saying there's the light is coming at the end of the tunnel. So at this time, embrace and learn, learn. And obviously, as long as you're safe and in a good environment, remember, everything else makes you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Literally, it sounds corny, but it's really true. Because if you would know everything and you were perfect, you wouldn't have to learn lessons. You wouldn't have been here again. You'd be in the angelic levels already. It's like we are just mere energy manifest in these human forms. Give yourself grace and space at this time. All right, let's see, collective. And let's tap in your spiritual lessons. What spiritually does my collective need to know at this time? Spiritual lesson. it's all in your head, and embrace the changes. Embrace the changes that are to come. It's all in your head. Just people, places, things, situations will leave, and it's okay to grieve them. It's totally okay to grieve them. There is change and transformation happening at this time. Same with this summer solstice energy. Remember, there is a full moon happening tomorrow in Capricorn, and it's the first one of two. There will be two full moon in Capricorns, the next two full moons. So this is the first one of two. Combined with this summer solstice, you might think it's all good. You might think it's nothing's going on, but in reality, is nothing going on? That's when the second full moon's gonna hit us hard and be like, oh no, wait, actually, yeah, you need to recheck this. So at this time, like let all that go. Let those situations go so you can move forward without that baggage. Remember, that's why we did this purging. That's why we did these breathings. Take this meditation with each and every moment of your day. That's one for your spiritual lesson. Coming out from this, like, and that's why it's you need to release at this time. There could be nights where you could be passing nights of heaviness, of maybe you not being able to sleep, or a lot in their head. I don't know why I'm also maybe getting the energy. This could be somebody else too. I don't know why I'm kind of getting like the energy of this is not my collective, or if this is my collective, this is having those heavy energy, those dense energy, those dark night of the soul feelings. Maybe you're coming out of that. You're coming out of like those maybe those sleepless nights, those restless nights where maybe you didn't even know what was going on. I think it's more like my collective coming out of that, because there's the Five of Pentacles in reverse here. This could sometimes be reference to health. I feel like there's more like coming out from that, because there's this Five of Swords energy. So you're transforming and you're coming out of those dense energies and the physical. So there is definitely something happening on in the money and the health and the love part and everything in the mundane. There's something that like a dark night of the soul. You're coming out from this chapter. Spirit is recognizing you for that. It's seeing that you had those dark nights. You were carrying a lot. There was no fight. Your job was done there in a way. Nine of Wands. The nine is just fulfillment, but this is kind of overload. It's overload. You were done. This could also be like recovering from sickness as well. And it's just basically saying like your six were done in a row there. Get on out. Gone on out of there. I dropped one to the ground. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. Remember, as you give, take. As you take, give, right? It's this balance. Again, yin and yang right here. As you see it, I think it kind of, it has the little infinity. Is this yin and yang in the physical? Remember, there's a gate card too. There's a lot I explained. Just remember, have balance in your life in every aspect. Balance is very important. The universe will auto balance itself if you don't. As it's good to give, it's good to give all of us, but also reserve energies for ourselves, for our projects, for what we need to do, for our fulfillment, to be present and available with all the highest energy, even the fun things. Like right now with summer coming up, me telling you guys to do all these fun things. It's even good to rest at those points, because even you need to rest to go to theme parks, to go to the beach, to go traveling. So giving yourself those spaces to rest too. Spirit saying that. And also save money and be conscious of this balance and not giving all this energy all the time. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I cannot lie. Maybe these decisions having to be taken with money. Kind of be cautious about that. Be cautious. Like put everything in the balance. Is this worth it? Is this really worth what for your life and your best and highest good at this time? Maybe I think this was the sleepless nights type of thing. I think this is what was kind of in your head. Yeah, definitely some memories here, some nostalgia going on, some thinking about maybe the past, about what could have been, what could have done. Yeah, this is why you're in your head at this time. This is why my collective is spirit seeing that you've been in your head very in your head, very sad, sleepless nights even, because of this pain, something that you're coming out from, something that you're coming from the other side from, like in the physical. It's five again, this one. So five, it's marking changes, transformation, things that are moving along, but remember, even though all that happened, you have your stripes like a tiger. Carry that torch, carry that light that is within you. As you're carrying it within you, and as it grows within you with each and every lesson on earth, you are able to spark it out. Like rest, get some rest, y'all. At this time, get some rest to be able to spark your energy higher than it has ever been before. Find the balance. That's why it's urging spirit, find balance. Get some rest, even if you're doing something fun, even for your work, even with your family, even with your friends. Like, have all that balance. Even with your money, don't overspend, don't overeat, don't overdrink, don't over anything at this time. It's 2024. It's a year 8. It's all about balance. The year of the dragon is showing us yin and yang, to find balance, to meditate, to find these spaces, to be able to not act from our ego and always be automatic, but actually act from a place of consciousness and mindfulness, and and for the overall collectiveness. I'll leave you with this, with the tarot at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles, y'all have this what y'all building, and all these trials and errors and turbilations happening in your life at this time is due because something that you're building is you're building a legacy, a name, something made to last. You feel me? This is why you're going through this. This is why, spirit, sometimes we can't always see the future, but we have to go through certain things, trials and tribulations, to be able to gain that knowledge, that experience, and that strength and that motivation to be able to move forward like the dragon. Hop on the dragon, burn through the sun. Burn through that sun. See, there's even yellow here. So that way we can transmute and make all those things that one day hurt us, that one day put us down, that one day put us to the floor, and that maybe even one day we cried about, and make it one day our strength and those stripes on our tiger, or those scales on our dragon, and make that the gasoline that motivates us to keep going. I'll leave it there for y'all. Take it as it resonates. I hope y'all found a message that you resonated with there. I'll go real quick. I'm going to pull out from the Spirit of Nature, since I haven't done those in a while. Spirit of Nature is here. Tap in, send your likes. Let's see what type of message we're getting at this time. Oh, that was fast. Potential gateway, the gateway of the heart. 550, this transformations. Potential gateway. Clear endeavor. Clear endeavor. Maybe in the winter. Remember I told you. It's speaking of winter, clear endeavor. So set your intentions for the next 6 months. Remember, ma chérie, where do you vision yourself in 6 months? Clear endeavor. Be very clear and speak presently about your intentions that you want to set. Make your candle ritual. Drink your chamomile. Carry your crystals. Do that bonfire. Write down in the create a bonfire. Write down on the paper what intentions you want to set. Be clear about it in the next 6 months and burn it away. Adventure. Have fun with it. Have fun. See, there's a whole beach. Enjoy it. Travel at this time. This is 30. I will be having an adventure in the 30th of this month. So, yeah, I invite y'all. Go have an adventure. Be in the sun. Enjoy it. Summer's here in the Northern Hemisphere. It's enjoy and take advantage of the energy of the summer at this time. Because then we start contracting during the fall. Be gentle with yourself. As I said, give yourself grace. Rest. There's a lot of fun things and a lot of intense energies that are starting to happen, and removing stuff. And as for letting go, that's the part we talk about, right? Or we don't speak about a lot when we have grief, or we're releasing all these things. Yeah, no longer serve us, but there is a grief that comes with it. So be gentle with that. Be gentle with your heart. Be gentle with all your processes and all whatever it is that you're going through at this time. And this is what the Spirit of Nature tells my collective. And let's see. Angels and ancestors. Let's open up space for them. Guardians of the four corners, mother in the earth, father in the sky. Angels, ancestors, sacred ones. I call on you and welcome you here now. Kyle Gray, Angel and Ancestor Oracle. Tap in, collective. Let's see what's the message here. All right, thank you. All right. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. And right, what we just talked about, embrace as these changes come, these transformations come, because it is within in these shadow periods and our darkness where we're able to perceive our light. So don't, just dismiss all these things that are happening to you because you have bad luck, this victimization mentality, because of fear, because of nervousness, because of stress. No, that's ego. Remember, it doesn't happen against you, it happens for you. Stag, trust and thrive. See, it's attacking me. It's telling me. Stag, trust and thrive. And I love stags because there's like, and there's like that earth element emblem. So it's like very connected to just like at this moment, just be in your skin, just be in your game, just be in your career. Just keep doing what you're doing, and trust and thrive in you're here and now. Okay, so I'll do. I like this at the bottom of the deck. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. So yeah, just transmute these dense energies into that motivation, into that fire that's gonna push you into these intentions we're setting, into your higher self, into whatever it is, even into tapping into your own gifts, your own innate gifts, your own abundance, because it is, as we did today, it is from the inside, from tapping into the soul, into the spirit, where we can start emanating towards outside our abundance, our prosperity, our happiness, or whatever it is that we're focusing on and setting our intentions to. And last but not least, I'll do the Angel Prayer Oracles by Kyle Gray as well. These are it. Last ones. Let's tap in. Send me your likes. Send me your comments. Let's see what's going on here. Well, these fell, so I'm going to grab these. Manifesting miracles, Archangel Orion. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. He's been coming out lately. Even my head felt something right now. He's just a beautiful archangel that connects us with miracles, connects us with setting intentions, with our manifestation abilities, with, get into this energy of Archangel Orion. Ask him for guidance. Ask him to help you speak from this present moment, that you are already abundant now, that you are already in perfect health now, that you are open, that you are already prosperous in economic opportunities in your career, love, and whatever it is, and love within your family, within your partnership, anything you want to manifest, really. And tap into that. Spiritual gifts, Archangel Raziel. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents, healing energies, innate gifts. What we've been talking about, that inner fire. This has solar plexus energy here. Definitely that motivation, that inner drive. What helps us to push in this earthly plane and to keep going with all our goals and to help us and to be of service with others. Transformation. We've been saying a lot of this. Fives have been coming out a lot. Transformation, transmutation, and of course the Archangel of Transmutation, Archangel Satkiel. Thank you, Satkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. He is the archangel that rules our crown chakra, so the chakra at the very top of our head. So he speaks a lot about transmuting and transforming dense energies, and also like forgiveness. So like elevating us from this human body into like our consciousness, right? That so he connects us with that, so we're enabled to go like through like past this. We have to be able to forgive not only others but ourselves too for our past mistakes. And especially in these times of transmutation and of these lessons going on at this time, we have to be able to give ourselves grace and give ourselves forgiveness to be able to elevate our energy and hug our shadow, that even though all these things are happening, it shouldn't paralyze us to not do it. Instead, we should hug it and walk with our shadow and ego. And even if we're scared or nervous, as I am weekly to get on here, I hug my shadow and my ego and I still jump on here. And last but not least, one of my favorites. Don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. So next time someone's trying to hate, don't hate, just meditate. Tell them, like, clearly there is going to be folks that are just not going to meditate ever. And that's totally okay. And that is totally fine. And we have to respect the sleep of others as once our sleep was respected too. All right. So I'll leave you all with that. And I hope you all found a message that you all resonated with. Thank you so much for being in this space today. I know it was the summer solstice and we all wanted to be out and about. So thank you so much for giving your time, your space to be here whenever you could be. Thank you so much to those who joined at the end, those who meditated with us, those who are always here, those who are new. I'm always available to you all. Thank you all so much. I love you all. This will also be on YouTube, so you can go on there if you want to do the meditation again, and it has better quality for audio there. So we're still trying to get more subscribers there to be able to pull the lives here and there at the same time, but I'm not quite to 50 yet. So spread the word. Get get missing in the triangle, this pyramid scheme that I'm trying to do here to freaking get everyone to just come and meditate with us. I'm not gaining anything but energy. But love y'all. Thank you so much, and I'll see y'all.